Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF Microwave Update series. I'm Pat Hindle, and I'm here with my co-host Eric Keim. In this episode, we're going to cover our April Amplifiers and Oscillators issue, and our cover story is entitled Revolutionizing Cellular and Wi-Fi RF Front Ends with GaN on Silicon, and it's contributed by Finwave Semiconductor. So we've been following Finwave for, 2 or 3 years now, and they really seem close to realizing this new process, so we thought it'd be a good time to cover their technology. And the article covers a CMOS-compatible E-mode 200 millimeter GaN on silicon process that will meet the performance and cost needs for cellular and Wi-Fi RF front ends for the future, and possibly replacing gallium arsenide in many applications. So this would be big news if it comes to fruition, so we'll keep an eye on it. Eric, what else do we have for technical features?
Well, thanks, Pat. And yes, GaN PAs and handsets have been sort of the holy grail for the industry for quite some time. So that article is interesting. And in keeping with the theme of the issue, we have a tutorial article that looks at quartz crystal oscillators in vibratory environments. So the article gets into the mechanisms, causes, and effects of various types of vibration on quartz crystal oscillator sensitivity. And it looks at how to mitigate those effects. So that's an interesting read. We also have a special report from a university and research institute in China about advances in on-wafer S-parameter measurement technologies. And that article reviews what's going on in that space up to the terahertz frequency range globally, but with a specific view as to what's being done in China. So that's another interesting article. And we also have an article from Yet2 that looks at high-power terahertz semiconductor sources. And the article gets into some of the features and science of terahertz signals, how they translate to benefits in some of the targeted applications. And then the article explores some of the work they're doing with Canon on indium phosphide resonant tunnel diode arrays that are being used as a light source, and how this technology can help advance sensing, 6G, and a whole host of other applications going forward. So lots of good stuff in that article.
Yeah, we have a lot of good, unique articles this month. So our sponsor for this episode is Mini Circuits, and many engineers may not realize it, but Mini Circuits supplies a wide range of coaxial cables, and they've introduced this CBN series, which is phase-stable, flexible cables supporting a wide range of precision test applications from DC to 26.5 gigahertz. And the series provides exceptional phase stability of plus or minus 6 degrees and amplitude stability of plus or minus 0.08 dB in a bend radius as small as 50 millimeters. The 90 dB shielding effectiveness and 74% velocity of propagation ensure outstanding transmission efficiency for excellent measurement integrity and consistency. And these high-performance cables are available from stock from lengths from 1 to 5 feet, and they have custom ones available upon request. So check out Mini Circuits for your next precision cable needs. Turning to the news, engineers from University of Glasgow and Imperial College London have developed a powerful new artificial intelligence-based tool. It's called RF Sensing GPT, and it can be run on a consumer-grade computer. And it has custom-built database of knowledge in the RF sensing area to provide highly reliable technical advice, computer coding expertise, and image analysis, which could be used to support the design and development of new devices. And the development of RF Sensing GPT is summarized in a new early access paper published in the journal IEEE Transactions on Cognitive Communications and Networking. Also, FirstNet, which is built by AT&T, and it's the only 5G network built with America's first responders, and it's now bringing new multi-layered coverage and unprecedented network insight to more than 7 million public safety connections, and this was as of the first quarter of 2025. FirstNet already gives first responders coverage across the nation's largest footprint, and AT&T has added 20,000 square miles of terrestrial wireless coverage in the last year. And the growing public safety network is more than 2.99 million square miles of across urban, suburban, and rural territory and tribal areas. So Eric and I just did a podcast with Chief Chris Moore, and we talked about the FirstNet systems, how it was developed, and what are some of the future developments that they're going to have added. So you can check that out at podcast.microwavejournal.com. Eric, how about you for news?
Well, I've got some good news for a change in everyone's biweekly market news update. In Dell'Oro's latest private wireless report, they're reporting that RAN revenue grew by 40% in 2024, ending the year stronger than expected. Now, it's important to note that I said private wireless, but that's been an area that people have been talking about for some time. And Dell'Oro are expecting compound annual growth rates of 15 to 20% versus a decline of 1% in public RAN revenue over the next 5 years. So they view that as a $20 billion largely untapped opportunity. And ID TechX has released an automotive radar report that predicts the automotive radar market will hit 500 million annual sales of units in 2041. So not immediately, but everything in that automotive market is on a longer time scale anyway. So the report looks at the future of ADAS and autonomous driving with lots of segmentation information based on factors like application, technology, region, and vehicle cost. So if you're involved with that market in any way, that seems like a useful report.
Yeah, and turning to events, the 26th IEEE Wireless and Microwave Technology Conference, or better known as WWAMICon, will take place April 14th and 15th in Cocoa Beach, Florida, centered on the theme Integrated Innovations, Merging Software, Circuits, and Antennas for Next Generation Interconnected Systems. And the program brings together leading experts across academia, industry, and government to explore cutting-edge developments in RF, microwave, millimeter wave, and intelligent systems. And this year's technical program features 44 presentations and multiple workshops spread across the 2 action-packed days. So check that out. And I also wanted to highlight again that the 2025 IEEE International Symposium on Antennas and Propagation and the North American Radio Science Meeting will take place July 13th through the 18th in Ottawa, Canada. And if you're interested in exhibiting there, please go to the website and fill out a form or contact one of the Microwave Journal salespeople, and they'll take care of you. Eric, what about you for events?
Well, EDICon online educational days will open registration soon for our April 23rd event with morning sessions on radar, automotive, and SATCOM topics, and afternoon sessions on 5G, 6G, and IoT topics. We'll have some great talks, including Dr. Joe Gersey discussing trends in radar technology, and Eric Linder from Ericsson covering 5G and 6G technology. So check out the talks and other information at edicononline.com. Also on May 13th, we'll have our second of 4 Designing with Giuliano and Caterina e-learning series webinars. This one will cover PCB antenna design. And the first one was our most popular webinar in several years, so don't miss a chance to interact with these design experts. You can do that by going to the events section of our website and signing up now. And that wraps up this episode. Our sponsor is Mini-Circuits. Mini-Circuits is a global leader in the design, manufacture, and distribution of RF and microwave components and integrated assemblies with more than 10,000 active models. Remember, as an industry member, a subscription to Microwave Journal is free, so please visit our site and subscribe today if you aren't already a reader. Also, please give us a like and subscribe to our channels. Thanks for watching this episode, and please join us next time for another Frequency Matters.